can you please tell why the 22 vows are the key? You keep speaking about how the 22 vows of Dr. Ambedkar are the key to everything. Why are those 22 vows the key?
Because without that, one cannot be a good Buddhist. Because his follow, these vows what they say, I will not follow Brahma, I will not follow Krishna, Lord, incarnation, I will not follow that. It is saying like that. And rest are, I am newborn, I have born newly, and henceforth I will be Pakka Buddhist, and my life will be different. So 22 vows, they teach us to be get out from that dirty place. Dirty place means the daldal. What is it? Muddy place. Mercy lane. So it is just earlier our religion was like a mercy place. So from that, Baba Sahib Ambedkar wanted our people, because they were very innocent, they were not literal. If somebody takes here and there in the name of God or something, so people will definitely be driven by other people, and they will not follow Ambedkar's path and Lord Buddha's teaching. They will not prosper their life. This, what I feel, these are the only reasons.
Okay. So this is what keeps someone on the straight path,
Yes.
and from diverting to other paths.
Yes.
Okay, and why is it so important not to follow God's? Because you have observed many people who have made the transition from Hinduism to Buddhism. So why is it important to leave those things behind?
Because Lord Buddha, he spread 6 years foodless, waterless, and he became very weak. He thought, when he understood, there is no power, there is no God, nothing is there to help you unless you help yourself. That's why he took a meal. Thinking on this point, Baba Sahib also thought in his mind what Buddha says, that there is no, because in philosophy, this philosophy of Buddhism, it is just fine. There is Lord Buddha has not accepted outer power, outside power, unless your power is there. Attadip. That is means Attadip. You are your master. You are your power. You are your light. Unless you burn your light, you cannot get this light.
If in addition to that point, if God exists, if God would have existed, so he would have not discriminated the people. Okay, why a God will discriminate with the people, that he is Brahmin, he is Kshatriya, he is Shudra? Why? Why there is no equality? So if God exists, so he should have justified the humanity
that's why it
and
is in one
equality.
sentence. That's why it is in one sentence. That is why it is in sentence. Lord Buddha has never accepted outside power. That is God or Goddess. So Baba Sahib thought this point.
It is the person, it is the human being who are actually making such one hierarchy because of their benefit, because of their comfort zone. So there is always profit of 3% people. If they will rule 85%, 90% people, so they will be in comfort zone and they will be in profit. That's where it happens, not because of God, because there is no God. This is the reality.
So as you said that Lord Buddha never relied on any outside power. Everything that he relied on was within himself. He realized after 6 years of his trials that there was nothing outside to rely on, but he could only rely on himself.
He has never seen any God. He has never seen any power. He has not seen any deity during these 6. So it is a practical, as a student of science, science student, until unless he practices, he does practice practicals. He is not thoroughly, or he is not accepting things until unless he does practical. and results are there, then only he can accept Archimedes Siddhant principle, Galileo's principle like that. So Baba Sahib also thought when Lord Buddha had not accepted outside power, outside deity, other thing, then what is? Why? When you are in that, again I can add one thing. If you are just asking God without doing anything, you are asking God to give me education, give me a property, give me a child, give me anything which I like, and he doesn't work anywhere, will you get that thing? So behind this it is the point. So Baba Sahib had told, you just get out from that middle lane and be a very clear-cut Buddhist, be an educated person and follow the Buddha's principle.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you very much. We still have a little bit of time. Maybe I can ask one more question. In America, many of the people have this idea of karma, but there's confusion because, as I said, people are getting ideas from India in general. So the way the Hindus use the karma in their religion, it really traps people. But the way the Buddha teaches karma, it actually can free people. So can you speak something about this? What is the real karma? Because people are confused about which karma to follow.
Yes. Other than Buddhist philosophy, every religion follow, except God and other things, other deities. And Atma, I mean God, and in human or any living creatures, they think Atma is there. Atma means soul. Soul is there. So if you are doing good, as per your Varna Vyavastha means this Brahmin means this
One hierarchy.
One hierarchy. So you will go to heaven because they are bound you to do that job. You are fourth Varna or fifth Varna. If you are doing sincerely, what is their policy? If you are doing sincerely their work and you are serving them properly, then we will send you, or you will go to heaven and you will be happy there with gods. It is their philosophy. So the soul, they says, soul never dies. Soul never dies. It goes one place to one body to another body. It is their belief. Whereas Buddha karma is not like that. Buddha's karma is that whatever good thing you are doing, immediately you are getting that result. So why you think for future? Why you don't think for today? Today if you are doing good thing, you will get good result. If I would have not taken help, if I have not developed also my sons, they would have not been an engineer. It is, I can say, it is my wiseness that during that period, I have watched my sons. I have given them proper idea of Baba Sahib Ambedkar and philosophy, so they are grown up and they are well educated. So Buddha's philosophy says, don't believe on other power. Don't accept any deities. So you are your own master. You can do whatever you like. So his karma, if you do, what he says, if you are seeding mango, if you are seeding mango or planting mango,
Yes.
you cannot get orange. You cannot get orange. If you want to get mango, you have to definitely seed one mango or plant mango. Otherwise, you will not get mango. So, likewise, his philosophy is very clear cut. It cannot be mixed with philosophy of other people. Because Christians also accept this, Muslims also accept this, other all religions except Buddhism. Even Jainis also, incarnation they follow. Of course, earlier their philosophy was not like that, but they have now started following. So it is only Buddha who has just taken out all the philosophy, and to take enmity of Buddha's philosophy, other Brahminism people who entered in the Buddhist philosophy, Buddhist Bhikkhu, they have mixed some policy there. And that's why incarnation, deity, God, like this they are telling. Baba Sahib Ambedkar also told what my people have done wrong, why they are not happy, why they are not having property, why they are not having a house to live, and why they are not having their bread to a day. So it is only reason that they have punished us. Permanent punishment they have given us, and in the name of incarnation. If you are doing, if I am a chamar, if I am a sweeper, if I sweep properly, if I do this animal taking out, so I will go in next life in heaven. I will get and I will rest in the God like this. My Atma, my body will remain here, but my Atma, my soul will go there. Like this, they have mixed, they have given us a permanent punishment.
Permanent punishment.
Yes.
Inescapable.
Yes.
Yes, inescapable.
Inescapable, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you following my point?
Exactly. I'm following exactly. That's the key, and this is what I really want to communicate to the people that I'm trying to communicate to, my audience, is that it's this teaching of the eternal soul that actually traps you eternally. You know, I mean, that's why I say it's the same thing. They you know, where when the Aryans who brought it into India, they did it with the reincarnation idea. When it got, by the time we got it in America, they improved upon it, or you know, they upgraded it to where it was Christianity. They don't say you keep coming many times, but you still have an eternal soul, and then after you die, you go to heaven or you go to hell, where you will burn eternally. You know, so it's the same trap. It's next life. It's do what we say now, so that you can enjoy all the rewards later.
Next life.
Watch us enjoy now, and be happy for us, and help us enjoy, so that later you can, you know, get it. And so
if I'm wrong, you can correct me.
Yes. No. This is exactly
The reality.
the reality, and people don't understand, I think, and I want to communicate to people why the teaching of this anatta, this no soul teaching, is so important. Because
he has not accepted soul anatma. That's why Baba Sahib Ambedkar has taken in this account of 22 vows.
Yeah,
exactly.
Some modified Buddhism will show you that when you have that iteration, right, the cycle. So after reaching some stage, you can break that iteration and you can escape from this, entire process, and you will be, let's say, nirvana. You will get nirvana kind of thing. But reality is that when you will see the science, what happens when a boy child or girl child get, let's say, born, so just he or she will open his or her eyes. When a man is getting died, he's just closing the eye. During this period, that is the life. Other than before the born, there is no life. After the death, there is no life. This period is the definition of life, and that actually tells by Ambedkarite Buddhism. You will follow 22 vows, you will follow science. That is the fundamental things are actually included in those 22 vows.
yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much.